Hey everyone, here we are back for episode 6 of Cooking with Beer with Chris. I hope you're all enjoying this beautiful weather outside. If this delicious, quick and easy meatball sub gets you drooling with envy, then stay tuned and I'll show you how to whip this up in no time at all. First of all, what are we drinking today? Well, this is very exciting. We have a brand new beer. We're doing a very short run of it. And this is called our Altogether New England IPA. So to tell you a little bit about this is a part of a worldwide collaboration started by a brewery from the US called Other Half Brewing. So lots of kudos to them. And the whole point of it is to support the hospitality industry, which has obviously been so negatively affected by the COVID-19 shutdown. So we're brewing this New England IPA. 100% of the proceeds go to the Bartenders Benevolent Fund. So a New England IPA is quite different from your more traditional English style IPA and very different from any we've done in the past. It's stronger in alcohol percentage, so this is 6.5%. It has a very soft mouthfeel, and that's in part from the oats and the wheat that we put in the beer. And as well as that, it's intentionally very hazy. So this is not a beer that you pour in your glass and you can see through it. This is intentionally very hazy. It's a combination of the oats and the wheat, but also all of the hops we put in. This is packed full of hops at the late stage in the brewing process, which means there's tons of hoppy aroma and flavor, but not much bitterness at all. It's only about 10 IBUs, 11 IBUs. So I suggest you try it, support the hospitality industry, and cheers to everyone there. All you need to get started are these basic household ingredients. If you're missing something, not a big deal. Most of these ingredients can be substituted for your favorite alternative. So to get started, it's very easy. The first step is to make our meatballs. I've got my ground beef in my bowl here. This is locally sourced ground beef from Reike's farm down the road. Fantastic meat supplier. They supply us with all our beef, which is it's a really great partnership. Their cows eat our spent grain from brewing, and we eat the cows, so what better circle of life than that? Many people will use bread. I've heard of crackers being used, my wife does, to help keep the meatballs nice and moist. Today though, I'm actually going to use a potato. So very easy. You've got your mixing bowl, we've got a cheese grater, and I've washed my potato. We're just going to grate it straight in. Meatballs are really something that you can play with. Everyone has their own way of doing it. This is a fun way I learned a couple of years ago, and I like to do it this way. But equally, you can do a mix of pork and beef or just pork. Today we're doing all beef because it's what we had in the kitchen. And the whole point of cooking in isolation is using what you've got and making less trips to the grocery store. Got my potato and my beef in a bowl. We're just gonna add some salt and pepper. Nice generous pinch of salt. Generous pinch of pepper. Perfect. And then we're just gonna mix with our hands. You wanna get this mixed nicely throughout. And the whole point of the potato is it will keep these meatballs delicious and moist. We're now going to portion out our meatballs. Got my oven-proof dish, and I'm just going to portion them out straight into the oven-proof dish. At this point, you could, if you wanted, give the meatballs a nice sear on top of the grill, on top of the stove. But it's not necessary. And the whole point of this is it's rough and ready, it's quick and easy, but it's so tasty, you guys will not regret making this. We're gonna make meatballs with about 3/4 of beef, and we're gonna save the rest, and I'll get to that shortly. My 12 meatballs are made. These can go straight into the oven for 20 to 25 minutes. So meatballs in the oven, we've got just under 20 minutes until they're done. Right now I've got a pan heating up on the stove here, and we're gonna get cooking our delicious meatball sauce. Add some olive oil or sunflower. Once the pan's nice and hot, we're gonna add in our remaining beef and potato mixture. Break it up as you drop it into the pan, just to help cook the meat down nice and quickly. Once your meat has browned, add your red onion, celery, and fennel seed. You'll see all this nice brown beef and vegetables sticking to the bottom here. That's the flavor we're really looking for. It's gonna taste so good in the sandwich, so don't worry about building up a little bit of that brown on the bottom of the pan. It's all in the plan. Keep frying until your veg begin to soften, and feel free to add some more oil if it's a little dry. Add your tomatoes. When those vegetables are cooking down, it's time to add your flour. This flour will really help thicken up the sauce later on in the process. So when the flour's in, start mixing it together. It's gonna soak up all the amazing flavors from the beef, all of those fats, and all of the flavors from the fennel seed and the tomato and everything else. It's gonna bring it all together into this nice rich sauce. So keep frying with that flour in the pan, and you'll really start to see this nice brown flavor on the bottom of the pan start to really build up there. That's the flavor we want, and that's what's going to make our sauce really delicious. After the flour has been in your pan for a couple of minutes, it's time to add half a can of Midnight Stout. Make sure to really dig in around the sides, get all that flavor off the bottom and the sides of the pan. I can already tell this is going to be awesome. Once it's all mixed in, add your beef stock, your Worcestershire sauce, your favorite hot sauce or ketchup, add your honey, and finally add 2 big spoons of your favorite mustard. Give all of that a nice big stir and let it come up to boil. Our sauce has come up to a nice simmer. Our bun is toasting away there, and I like to just add a couple of whole sprigs of rosemary just to give a real nice fresh burst of aroma in our sauce or gravy. You can call this a sauce, you can call it a gravy. At the end of the day, it's going to make our meatballs taste amazing. Meatballs out of the oven. They were in for a total of about 20 to 25 minutes. They look delicious and brown. You can just pour it straight in on top of it. Oh yeah. Getting a really rich smell coming from here. I can smell the fresh rosemary, I can smell the fennel, the mustard, all those flavors are coming together, and they look delicious. Your meatballs are mixed in with the sauce. It's looking and smelling delicious. Your toasted chia batter's out of the oven. There's one final step before we can call it a day. And that's top it with cheese. Just sprinkle it on top. Be generous. This is all about tasting good. Holy hops, that smells good. Plating this dish up couldn't be easier. Place your toasted chia batter in a nice pasta bowl, and then simply spoon your meatballs on top. Make sure to scoop up all of the vegetables and all that delicious flavor and just spoon over the top. Food this good isn't meant to look pretty. Finish with just a sprinkle of cheese and we're done. That was episode 6 of Cooking with Beer with Chris. I hope you enjoyed Chris's quick and easy meatball sub. Today I was drinking our Altogether New England IPA. Remember that 100% of the proceeds go towards a great cause, so this is available to ship Ontario-wide with free home delivery via our website. So log in and give it a try. I'm gonna put my sub together, tuck in, and get messy. Cheers, everyone. So that certainly didn't look pretty, but man, did it taste good. Thanks again for watching, everyone. Stay safe at home, and we'll hope to see you all soon. Cheers.